This week's DRM Not Included in F5 Live is proudly powered by Amazon Prime. You know you get free shipping, but you get a whole lot more with your Prime subscription. For example, you get free music with Amazon Prime Music, free TV, movies, and documentaries with Amazon Prime Video, free games, and a free Twitch subscription to support the content creator of your choice. Could be us, could be somebody else. That's with Amazon Prime Gaming and a whole lot more. And to learn more, to get a 30-day free trial if you're not already a subscriber, and to get links to all these features and more, you can go to f5live.tv/prime. Hello, Internet. Sorry for the interruption. I just want to let you know we're doing an audience survey to get to know you better, what you like, what you don't, what we might need to change. It's completely free. It takes about 60 seconds. If you go to PLUGHITZlive.com/audience and fill out the survey, you'll be entered for one of 2 CES prize packs with bags and shirts and a whole lot more. Again, it takes 60 seconds, PLUGHITZlive.com/audience. And now, back to the show. Speaking of Twitch, last year, Twitch launched a feature for paid boosts. The feature was around for a little while, and then it was retired and replaced immediately by the exact same thing with a different name. This feature essentially allows content creators like us, if we wanted to pay to boost our channel into more visible places, including up to the top of the featured page on the front page of Twitch. Now, when you hear that, my first thought is, ooh, that's going to be abused. And it was. Pretty shortly after the second generation of this was put in place, users started to notice some adult content being promoted on the front page of Twitch. One particular user was full-on topless in the preview image, and that user was banned, but it happened a lot more, not just directly in adult content, but some questionable content as well. And as such, the feature has been terminated. Suspended, maybe? Terminated, maybe? We don't know. Twitch is obviously reconsidering what this feature may look like in the future, if it were to come back at all. It does have a sister feature, which is called Boost This Stream, which is a little different and encourages the community, your community. So, for example, if we had the feature, we could turn it on, and our viewers who are commenting in the chat room, we'll get to you in just a second, would be able to work together to donate channel points to then feature our channel higher up, which is different. This is a true pay-to-win type situation, which comes from the chat room over on Twitch, which generally people do not like pay-to-win. We don't like it in our games. We don't like it in our game streaming. The idea of rallying your community to help boost you, I think, is right in line with gamifying a game streaming platform. That makes sense to me. But the idea of just putting down your credit card and saying, hey, put me on the front page, I think goes against the spirit of the community on Twitch a lot and causes problems, right?
Why can't they have moderation? I don't understand.
Yeah? For sure on that.
I mean, you could. I don't understand why they can't. Why they can't afford to pay somebody to review the content before it goes on the homepage.
I agree.
I mean, wouldn't that just solve the problem? I mean, I know this is continuously a problem with it.
Unless, of course, the content changes after the boost happens. I mean, but still, I mean, that would at least eliminate some of it. I think there are other things that you could put into place, longevity of the account, things like that. From the chat room, they are not very smart. And it seems like time and again, that is the end result of Twitch. And yes, we're on Twitch. We're, affiliates on Twitch. and that's great and all. But how many times in the last 12 months, Abram, have we talked about some stupid thing that Twitch has done that if they had thought
Yeah,
for
a
60
lot.
seconds more, just 60 seconds more, they would have seen the problem?
I think the problems come down largely to one thing, which is paying humans to do moderation.
Mm-hmm.
Tech companies hate, have always hated having to have human judgment involved in commerce decisions. It is always
True.
easier to just either let it flow or put some attempt at um, programmatic moderation. This happens all the time with ads, for example. You end up, how many times have you been on a website and you've seen an ad that crashed your browser or had an
Oh,
inappropriate something in it, right? Because
I
what happens
have
is,
I have a game that I play on
yeah,
my phone that when there's this one particular ad that runs, which it happens way too frequently, the game crashes.
right.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
So what happens a lot is it's not that there's like such great thoughtfulness of like, wow, somebody created an ad and they just really want to crash your phone and crash stuff. No, someone didn't test their ad, but I blame whoever traffics the ad because they're the ones who are ultimately responsible. Like
Mm-hmm.
you should not be running that. But like there's a lot of stuff that slips through the filters, whether it's in a game, on a website, whatever, it slips through the filters because there's a sense of we need immediacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone who wants to put their ad up, their ad material up should be able to do it right now. No human moderation holding up the process. Uh, just let it, if I have something I want to publish right now and I'm spending money, just take the money and push out the content. And that seems what's happening here.
Mm-hmm.
The is they don't want to have to do the high friction work of having somebody moderate these promoted streams, go and look at them, maybe even keep a constant eye on the homepage. I don't know. Like that's someone's full-time job, right? And this is easy. This is supposed to be easy revenue. Look, let's just pay people to let them promote stuff.
Right.
But the reality is, the more you automate, the more you create the scenario where people could put inappropriate stuff in. And
Mm-hmm.
then, usually, what a lot of sites like Facebook do with their ads stuff is, oh, you don't like this, you can report it. But
Right. Right.
now you have streams that are coming on the homepage and people are able to put adult content in there. Hey, wait a second, that's really embarrassing. So, this is, I mean, I am sure that somebody is working on, if it does not exist already, some type of algorithm, some type of computer vision that looks for, I don't know, something
Nipples.
that looks like a naked body or something,
Yeah.
and tries to ban it. And I am sure that this will be deployed somewhere, and it will get it horribly wrong in some cases, and mark things that are completely innocent content as adults.
Yep.
Uh, the
So
ultimately,
from Twitch chat,
yeah,
they do have Twitch cops watching featured channels, but they never seem to actually catch these things before they become a problem. So that's interesting.
yeah. Also, and I mean, I don't think that it has gotten any better since we talked about this a while ago, which is um, which is the fact that Twitch does not do a good job of handling trolls, of
Yeah.
handling complaints from racist trolls. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of racist, sexist trolls, whatever, homophobic trolls, prejudiced trolls who are going out there and like attacking the comment section of streamers who they don't like because of who
Mm-hmm.
they are,
Yeah.
and and Twitch is supposed to have moderation to stop that stuff. We're supposed to have folks to go discipline the people who do it, but my understanding is that they don't do a very good job. So, so again, like, to do these things right requires having human intervention.
Yeah,
Tech
absolutely.
companies hate human intervention.
Yes. Yes, they do. Anything to avoid a human, uh, they will do. And yet, it keeps coming back and biting them. And again, 60 seconds of additional thought would have revealed that, of course, people are going to promote content that will eventually be flagged, but take advantage of it before it happens. Of course, that's going to happen. Duh.
You can't
Uh,
unring the bell. I mean, if I was allowing my kids to watch, to go to that site, right, and see that, like, I have to have the talk with them
mm-hmm.
after they saw that, and there's no retracting that.
Right. Yeah. You can't. You can't actually wash your eyes out with soap. It doesn't. It doesn't
Right.
work. So yeah, this is. It's obviously a problem, but it was also obviously a bad idea. Like from the jump, as far as I'm concerned, it screams, please take advantage of this. Uh, in a way that the other style of community rallying, it would be a lot harder to take advantage of that. I think certainly harder than put down your credit card and system exploited. Yeah. So uh, we don't know. We don't know what the future of this feature is. My guess is it has no future. I would suspect that we will not see it come back in any form that is even remotely similar to what these last two things have been, if it comes back in any way at all. Hello, YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of F5 Live Refreshing Technology. If you did, please subscribe to the channel down below, and of course, hit the notification bell because we know that subscriptions don't mean much on YouTube anymore. If you've got topics that you'd like us to talk about in the future, please comment them down below. And if you'd like to not follow us on YouTube, there's lots of ways that you can follow along with our content by going to plughitslive.com/subscribe. There you'll see all of our shows and all of the ways that you can watch, listen, and follow along.